Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, and in this video, I wanted to bring you guys some pretty insane news. Now, if you guys load up your PlayStation Store right now, which I highly suggest you do, you're going to be able to go ahead and take a look at what is going to be the biggest game of all time, Grand Theft Auto 6. It's officially hit the store, and we can go in here and add this to our wish list right now. Now, what I'm going to do here in this video is break down everything here in this trailer because I am going to show you guys what it looks like here in 4K. Now, Rockstar has not given us too much other than a release date, which has now officially been pushed back to 2026, as you guys can see here. Now, what we also have gotten as of yesterday was a second trailer. If you guys did not see either of these trailers, I will be including them both at the end of the video. Now, the reason why it's so important that this game has been added to the PlayStation Store is it makes a lot of the information and details about the game official, because as of right now, everything was kind of speculative and we really weren't sure of a lot of the stuff that was going to be going on with GTA 6, other than the first trailer, which dropped a few months ago. But now that we have the game in the store, we can go through the entire description here. It actually gives you a brief description of what the campaign and storyline will be. Now, this is actually a very brief description, and when looking at other games in the story, you usually get a much bigger breakdown, so I expect to see more added to this over time, but as of right now, this is all that we have. Now, as you can see, this game is almost over a year away, and we have already got some of the most hype probably for any game that's ever been released. And them dropping the second trailer yesterday and now adding the game to the store has only increased the hype for this game substantially. Now we're going to get into a few of the screenshots here. Now make sure that you guys do have this game or this video rendered up in 4K, because it really does make a huge difference to, as you can see, all of the attention to detail and the amount of work that Rockstar has truly been putting into this game. Now, if we take a closer look at this screenshot here, not only can we see what looks to be the sweat actually coming off of this character as they move, which means the physics and things in this game have actually gone to an entirely new level, but it does look like this character is also training in the gym. Now, this could just be a campaign mission. However, if you guys remember back to previous GTA games, especially in like GTA San Andreas, you would be able to go into the gym and actually train and level up your character to get stronger. Now, this may be a subtle hint that they are going to be bringing this feature back. Now, if we take an even closer attention to detail, you literally see an AirPod in the character's ear as well. We have a quick look at a necklace, which does seem to be some sort of symbol, which could relate to something in the campaign or some sort of memorabilia back to the story. And then even down to the details of this character's shirt, has even got a brand on it, meaning that clothing brands could also be confirmed in the game as well. Now, as we make our way into this second screenshot, this screenshot actually reveals so much more than you might have first realized. Now, we already knew that GTA 6 would take place in Florida, but as you can see here in the screenshot, it does look like we see Miami in the background and what looks to be like Key West venturing into this area. Now, if you guys know Florida, you know south of Miami, there is 7 bridges that lead into an area known as Key West, and it does look like this is going to be the entranceway to actually get over to that area. Now, we also have a bunch of vehicles confirmed here as well, as we see the jet skis here, we see the planes, we see the boats in the background, and then we take a closer look at the street, we'll even see semi-trucks and different branded cars along there as well, and we can safely assume that these will now be confirmed to be in the game. Now, if you guys know Florida or any coastline for that matter, you'll know that the water in these areas is always subject to change. As storms and seasons change, the water and the high tide and low tide is constantly changing. Now, it's interesting to see that you actually see erosion beginning to go into these islands, and it makes me wonder if we're actually going to see a high tide, low tide, potentially storms and floods happening, and I really, really would not be surprised if a hurricane works its way into this campaign somehow. Now, if we also take an even closer look at the detail here, as you can see the colors in the water changing as it goes deeper and more shallow. Now, if we also take a look here at the very far right, you can see what looks to be these crystal clear waters, and it honestly does make me consider thinking maybe that scuba diving could potentially be coming to the game, as that is another thing in Florida, which is a huge hit. Now, we'll move on into the next screenshot here. We've got some interesting characters here, some interesting clothing as well, which could potentially be something that we see worked into the game. Now, you can see the background there as well where these guys are hanging out at. Typical GTA, though, we're going to see that in just about every one of their games. We can get into some more screenshots here. This dude's floating in the pool. You can get a quick look at some of the different brands of soda, which are going to make their way back. some more characters and things, attention to detail from the watches, glasses, and things like that. We've got some pretty crazy things here. Alligators confirmed, as well as these boats, which are pretty iconic in Florida, these airboats. You can go around the Everglades in those. And now we have this final screenshot, or actually the second to last screenshot here, but this screenshot gives us so much detail into things that will be in GTA 6 that I really do want to break this down. Now, the first thing I noticed is that for some reason, instead of saying Florida at the top of the license plates like they usually normally would, it says Gloriana. So it makes me question whether or not that may be the name of the state or the location that we're going to be playing in. We also see this guy hanging out with a dog on the side of the street. Now, this could just be a beggar, but it also could mean that we may be able to have our own pets now in GTA. We also see some dirt bikes, the ATVs. We've got the crazy cart in the background as well. A look at some of the customizations on rims and different vehicles and motorcycles, which will also be in the game. Now, we also have a quick look at these street signs, which include real highways like the I-97 and the I-10. And we can also see some of the city names and counties, which will also be in the game. Now, in the final screenshot before the trailers, we also get pretty much a confirmation as what looks to be hunting in GTA 6. We can see these two characters walking through the Everglades in hunting branded gear. They've got their camouflage on, and they're actually going after what looks to be squirrels and ducks throughout the Everglades. Now, we also have the other screenshot with the airboats and then going through looking at and trying to hunt down the alligators as well. Now, if you've played Red Dead Redemption, it really wouldn't be too far of a stretch to see that they bring hunting into the GTA world as well. And as you can see, they're not using normal weapons. They're actually using hunting rifles as well, which does make me confirm or make me think that hunting was pretty much confirmed in GTA 6 as well. Now, if you guys want to stick around, I'm going to be showing you guys both of the trailers if you guys have not seen them yet, but I'm going to be playing them back here in 4K. Now, there's so many things that I could break down and point out in these trailers, but I just want you guys to see it for yourselves. But you'll see a bunch of stuff in here from phone numbers, area codes, different things on the map that you'll be able to do. But I'll go ahead and let the trailers roll. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one.
Dex! See you, Brian. Love you, Jason. I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
We happened to be at the same party.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay.
I remember in the time
The new beginnings.
You break the news, isn't it? Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots, baby!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this, we're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect? They got your name, address, they got everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Like,
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby.
My city, baby!
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
tried to make my world the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other apart. But love is a long, long road. Yeah, love is a long, long.
Well, look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Trust?
Trust.